Hello and welcome to another episode of the Drive-In Midnight Special. Have you wondered if there is life beyond our planet? It's been a question that humans have asked ourselves for many, many years. Recently there's been many declassified stuff that's been released about possible UFOs, and because people were so preoccupied with the pandemic, they just didn't give a
hoot. A hoot? They didn't give a hoot? What?
Okay.
Hoot is a 4-letter word.
Mom, I'm trying to do a show right now.
Video is Invaders from Mars. And my little man here, my little Martian, he's going to review it. So like it, okay? Like it. If you don't like it, it'll be sad for my little man.
Please stop. You're embarrassing me.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Our baked beans are made with pure honey and pure love right here in the South.
This isn't a bean commercial.
Whatever. Just talk about the space stuff, okay?
Okay. Well, how you doing, folks? Welcome to another episode. So, at times we talk about a lot of science fiction. Lately we've been talking a lot of films from the 1950s. Most recently we talked about 2 films from 1959. But today's film, we're going back a little bit further. Today's film is of Invaders from Mars from 1953. And the thing that is important about this film is that when most people talk about science fiction films, especially in the 50s, they'll usually say that War of the Worlds was the first that had color of... Actually, this one pushed itself further out so it could be the first. Perhaps just by a few months, but, you know, every little bit it counts. So what was the plot of Invaders from Mars? Well, the plot of the film was a young boy named Dave McLean. He's a bit of he loves astronomy. So basically, he's sitting out of his telescope one day. He sees, oh look, a spaceship.
Gee whiz.
Falling into the sand pits near his house, the property of his house. And then he goes to his family to say, Dad, 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 aliens are invading. And then they just go like, well, okay. And then yeah, he goes like, if it'll get you to be quiet, I'll go see what's going on. And he does. And then when he comes back, he just becomes cold, unfeeling.
I caught it on a barbed wire fence.
Barbed wire? But there isn't any barbed wire between...
I caught it on barbed wire, I said!
And so yeah. And then eventually, other members of the community start to change as well. Whether it's his mother, or a young neighborhood girl, or some of the cops. Which leads David to try to feel like, I need to find an adult that will help. And he helps. He does. From the help of a therapist and also a scientist.
Yes,
Come closer if you need to shout, please. You're too far away.
sir.
And the scientist says, David, you're right, there are aliens going around. And so basically they're able to get the aliens and then discover, yeah, there really is all this stuff going on. So they're able to save the day. But one way leads to another. It's the entire film is revealed to be a dream. Although, was it? And I gotta say, at times, at first I thought, okay, Jimmy Hunt as Dave McLean, I thought, it was kind of annoying, but at the same time, I had to think he's a young kid, so I shouldn't be giving too much of a hard time. But eventually, you start to end up, liking his character. I mean, you're not saying like, oh, he's doing great. He's doing a great job for his age. It's not that. It's just like, okay, he's doing better as the film goes on. I guess say the worst moment, acting-wise, for him is...
It's what killed her.
Mom, Dad.
Now take it easy, son.
I mean, but then again, I'm probably not thinking of it in context and then like say, yeah, if I knew my parents suddenly were probably changed it to aliens and like that, I'd be thinking, yeah, I'll probably be saying something like that too as well. So yeah. One thing that the film does for its use of aliens is, well, this is the 50s, so it uses really tall actors. So, men in suits. And I'm going to take a gander and say the actors probably couldn't see what they were doing. And I'll also say, but the head supreme intelligence alien, it looks cool, but it's rather kind of freaky too. Like he's just, I mean, see for yourself. I mean, yeah, I'll be honest, that is kind of freaky. But for the time period, I'd say the use of color, the acting, in all honesty, I feel like the film kind of had a bit of a wave and helped science fictions for the future. Heck, even this film got remade by Toby Hooper, the original director of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He remade the film, and heck, he was even able to get Jimmy Hunt to have a cameo in the remake. But moving on. So that's pretty.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Our baked beans are made with pure honey and pure love right here in the South.
You know what? That's our show. Good night.
Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh. Welcome to my Martian marinated French toast show. Tonight, we're going to have Martian marinated French toast.